Dear students, today I am going to teach about the topic numbers. It is very important to face all competitive examinations, so listen carefully what I am teaching now. A number is denoted by a group of digits. A number is denoted by a group of digits called numeral. Is called numeral. We have 10 digits, namely 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9. These are the digits. Now we are going to see the type of numbers. So the type of numbers, very basic. First one, natural number. The natural number denoted by the letter N. Natural number is nothing but counting numbers. So counting numbers are called natural numbers. For example, 10, 20, 256. These are the counting numbers. Thus the numbers starting with 1, 2, 3, etc. are all natural numbers. Next number, whole number. Whole number denoted by the letter W, capital W. All counting numbers and 0. So 0 will be included. All counting numbers and 0 form the set of whole numbers. Thus 0, 1, 2, 3, etc. are called whole numbers. Next number, integers. Integers normally denoted by the letter capital Z. Set of all integers, all counting numbers, comma 0 and negatives of counting numbers. Negatives of counting numbers form the set of integers. Thus the negatives of counting number is nothing but -1, -2, -3, etc. Next to 0, 1, 2, 3, etc. So these are called the integers. These are called the integers. So some kinds of integers. First one, set of positive integers. The positive integers nothing but starting with 1, 2, 3, etc. These are the positive integers. Next, set of negative integers. Negative integers is nothing but -1, -2, -3, etc. is going. We don't know what is the last value. Similarly, the set of positive integers also we don't know what is the last value. Next, set of all non-negative integers. Non-negative integers 0 included. So 0, 1, 2, 3, etc. We don't know about the last value. So these are the some kinds of integers. Next number, even numbers. Even numbers is a counting number divisible by 2. A counting number divisible by 2 is called even number. Thus 0, 1, 0, 2, 4, 6, 8, etc. These are the even numbers. Next, odd numbers. What is mean by odd numbers? A counting number not divisible by 2. That's all. A counting number not divisible by 2 is called an odd number. So 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11, etc. are all odd numbers. These are the all numbers. So the counting number is very important. So counting number is not divisible by 2. That type of number is called odd numbers. Next number, prime numbers. A counting number is called a prime number if it has exactly two factors, namely itself and 1. That's all. So once again I am telling, a counting number is called a prime number if it has exactly two factors. Two factors, namely itself and 1. For example, 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, 13, 17, 19, etc. These are the prime numbers. So for your information, here 2 is the only even prime number. So even prime number is only 1, that number is 2. So remaining number are all odd numbers. So these are the prime numbers. Now how to check the given number will be a prime? So test for a number to be a prime. So now I am talking about the definition of the numbers. So after completing this session, next we go to the problem solving. So test for a number to be a prime. Let p be a given number and let n be the smallest counting number such that n squared greater than or equal to p. Such that this is the condition, n squared greater than or equal to p. Now test whether p is divisible by any of the prime numbers less than or equal to n. Any of the prime number less than or equal to n. If yes, p is not a prime number. Otherwise, p is prime. Okay, are you clear? Understand? Are you clear? So once again I am telling, telling the definition, let p be a given number and let n be the smallest counting number such that n squared greater than or equal to p. Now test whether p is divisible by any of the prime number less than or equal to n. Any of the prime number less than or equal to n. If yes, p is not a prime number, otherwise p is a prime number. So now just we see one small example. Test which of the following are prime numbers. So these are the problems. The first one 137, second one 173, third problem 319, fourth one 437, last one 811. So now we are going to check, so which one is prime number. So the first I consider the first problem. We know that first problem 137, problem number 137. Now we are going to check it is prime or not. How to check? So we know that according to the definitions, so let n be the smallest counting number such that n squared greater than or equal to p. So here 137, the perfect square number will be 12 squared. 12 squared, the value of 12 squared is 144. 144 must be greater than 137. So according to the definitions, we take 12 squared greater than 137. Now therefore the prime number less than or equal to 12. Now the prime number less than or equal to 12 are, what are the prime numbers? So less than 12, 2, 3, 5, 7 and 11. These are the prime numbers will be less than 12. So among these factors, any one of the value divisible by 137? No, it is not possible. So this prime number is not divisible by 137. So we can strongly tell 137 is a prime number. Okay, understand? Are you understand? Second problem. Check problem number 3. I can consider the problem number 3, 319. Let us consider the problem 319. Now we know that 18 squared greater than 319. Okay, 18 squared greater than 319. Okay, so here 324. 18 squared, the value is 324. 324 will greater than 319. Okay, so now we are going to find the prime number, the less than 18. What are the possible prime number? 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, 13 and 17. These are the possible prime number in less than 18. So out of this prime number, 11 divides 319 completely. So clear? Are you understand now? So out of this prime number, 11 is divisible by 319. Therefore we strongly told 319 is not a prime number. Okay, are you understand? So this is the checking for given number will be a prime number. Okay, next problem. Composite number. The natural numbers which are not prime, that type of number is called composite numbers. Okay, the natural numbers which are not prime are called composite numbers. Okay, next, co-prime numbers. What is co-prime numbers? Two natural numbers a and b, small a and small b. Two natural numbers small a and small b are said to be co-prime if they are HCF. HCF means highest common factor. Highest common factor is 1. For example, two natural number we can take 2, 3 and 4, 5, 7, 9, etc. These are the pairs of prime numbers, pairs of natural numbers. In this natural number are all co-prime because the highest common factor of these 2, 3 is 1. Similarly, the highest common factor is 4, 5 is 1. Similarly, the HCF of 7 and 9 is 1. So this is the definition of co-primes. Now we are going to see the test of divisibility. The first condition, divisibility by 2. The first one, divisibility by 2. So a number is divisible by 2 if its unit digit is any of 0, 2, 4, 6 and 8. So if a number if a number is divisible by 2 if its unit digit. So unit digit is any of these value 0, 2, 4, 6 and 8. For example 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, it is exactly divisible by 2 because the unit digit will be 6. It's divisible by 2, so entire number will divisible by 2, that's all. Similarly, while 1, 2, 3, 7 is not divisible by 2 because the unit digit will be 7. 7 is not divisible by 2, so it is not divisible by 2. Next, divisible by 3. Divisibility by 3. A number is divisible by 3 only when the sum of its digits is divisible by 3. Sum of its digits. All of you understand? Sum of its digit is divisible by 3. Okay. For example, I can take one number 695421. So whether this is divisible by 3 or not, how to check this number is divisible by 3 or not? Sum of the digits. Sum of the digit means 6 plus 9 plus 5 plus 4 plus 2 plus 1. This is the sum of the digits. The sum of the digit value become a 27. Sum of the digits is equal to what? Sum of the digit means 6 plus 9 plus 5 plus 4 plus 2 plus 1. So the value will become 27. We know 27 is divisible by 3, so the entire number will be divisible by 3, that's all. This is the condition for the given number divisible by 3. Similarly, consider the next problem 948653. Again you check whether it is divisible by 3 or not. So taking the sum of the digits will become a 35. 35 is not divisible by 3, therefore it is not divisible. The given number which is not divisible by 3, that's all. This is the checking for divisibility by 3. Now next, divisibility by 9. This is also same for divisible by 3. A number is divisible by 9 only when the sum of its digit is divisible by 9. Sum of its digits is divisible by 9. Okay, now for example 2, 4, 6, 5, 9, 1. Again you take the sum of digits. Sum of digits will become 2 plus 4 plus 6 plus 5 plus 9 plus 1 will be a 27. So 27 will divisible by 9. Therefore the entire number it is divisible by 9. If not divisible by 9, the entire number which is not divisible by 9. So you see the next problem 73459. The sum of digit will be 29. 29 is not divisible by 9, so the entire number will not divisible by 9. This is the divisibility by 9. Next problem, next condition, divisibility by 4. A number is divisible by 4 if the sum of its last 2 digits is divisible by 4. So very important, the sum of its last 2 digit is divisible by 4. For example, consider one number 6879376. Since the last 2 digit will be 76 will be divisible by 4 because so 1 4s are 4, remainder 3, 36, 9 4s are 36. Therefore the given number, the entire number is divisible by 4. Next problem 496138. Here 30, the last 2 digit will be 38. So we know 38 is not divisible by 4. So then we strongly say that the given number is not divisible by 4. Next condition, divisibility by 8. So in this term the number is divisible by 8 if the number formed by hundreds, tens and units. Hundreds, tens and unit digit of the given number is divisible by 8. For example, consider the number 1678935 So now we are going to check whether the given number is divisible by 8 or not. So according to the condition, consider the last 3 digit. Last 3 digit means, so you take unit digit, tens digit and 100 place. So these are the 3 numbers. Now we are going to check this number is divisible by 8 or not. 352. The last number is 352. told that 352 is exactly divisible by 8. Yeah, because how many 8s are there? So 352 by 8, this is equal to 35. Therefore 4 8s are 32, remainder 3 again 32, 4 8s are 32. So the last 3 digit will be divisible by 8, so the entire number will be divided by 8. That's all. Similarly, the another one 5 7 6 4 8 4. Now we are going to check it is divisible by 8 or not. So consider the last 3 digit 484. So we strongly say that 484 is not divisible by 8, so the entire number is not divisible by 8. Next, it is very easy, divisible by 10. The number is divisible by 10 only when its unit digit is 0. That's all. Similarly, divisibility by 5. It is also very simple. A number is divisible by 5 only when its unit digit is 0 or 5. It is the only